Now let's get started. Very lazy person? I don't think so. I'm not trying to like make myself sound good in front of people, but I'm a pretty well organized. I'm almost never procrastinate. Whenever I have like essay or some kind of report that is due next week, for example, I try to get to it as soon as possible. I wouldn't wait until the last minute. When as I said earlier, I am pretty like agile person, but I would say probably right after I have dinner. I usually have dinner while watching some videos on YouTube, whether it's a TV drama or documentary or anything. But, most of the time, those videos are so interesting that I kind of put off washing the dishes. I have to wash the dishes after dinner, but I sort of procrastinate and, keep watching the, whatever videos I'm watching. But that's an interesting question. Maybe, yeah, because, as many people say, working too much or, being a workaholic might be a bad idea in terms of maintaining your health, like both physical health and mental health. If you keep working too hard, like if you work like 20 hours a day, for example, then you'd pass out. So sometimes you should kick back and slack off. I'm not sure if those things are exactly the same as laziness, but if they are, then yeah, you should slack off sometimes. Being lazy, I believe that being lazy is the opposite of being motivated. So as long as you are motivated to do something, like to make your dream come true, you are never lazy. So if you don't want to be lazy, I think it's very important for you to always remember, remind yourself what you want to be. Let's say I want to be a lawyer, so I have to study the law. Then, as long as I have that motivation or incentive, I don't think I will ever be lazy. How are my responses? Now let me introduce you to some nice vocabulary that you can use in your responses. Let's start with this word. But I sort of procrastinate. 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 If you procrastinate, it means you want to start working soon and wait until the last minute. Simply put, if you procrastinate, you're lazy. Procrastinate. Well, as I said earlier, I am pretty agile person. Agile. Agile. An agile person is able to think, make plans, do calculations, and take action very quickly. Agile. Being a workaholic. 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 A workaholic is a person who keeps working all the time, either because he loves working or because he's under pressure not to take a break. Workaholic. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned a lot from my responses. Good luck on your test. Bye bye.